Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we will be baking a delicious melt in your mouth butter cookie. It's raining outside and it's cold. It's a chilly fall day and it feels like baking something nice and sweet and warm. So let's head inside the house and start baking. For this recipe, I'll use 1 cup or 2 sticks of butter at room temperature, and I like to use salted butter, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 2 cups of unbleached all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and some confectioner's or powdered sugar for garnishing. First, preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm using a 10 by 15 cookie sheet and I lined it with parchment paper. Next, we're going to bake the flour. The purpose for baking the flour is to remove as much moisture of the flour as possible, and that will give it that melt in your mouth texture once you bake the cookie and eat it. We're going to spread the flour on that cookie sheet and we're going to place it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to bake it for 11 minutes, but no more than that. We don't want to burn the flour. After 11 minutes, you're going to notice that the flour is dry and it has some cracks on it. That's perfectly normal. Now let the flour rest for about 5 minutes. Then transfer the baked flour to your measuring cup and do not throw away the parchment paper. We will use it again to bake our cookies. I'm using a stand mixer and I am going to be adding the flour to my mixing bowl. I just removed the attachment to make it easier to add the rest of the ingredients. Next comes the butter at room temperature, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm using the paddle attachment, and then I am going to start mixing everything at the lowest speed possible, just to combine all the ingredients without splashing the flour. After all the ingredients are combined, I will increase the speed to medium and I will mix everything for about 3 minutes. Next, I am going to transfer the mixture to a plate. And at this stage, it's going to be very soft to form our cookies. So I'll cover it with plastic wrap or cling wrap and place it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Remove the cookie mixture from the refrigerator. I'll be using an ice cream scooper with trigger release, but you can use a spoon. Roll the dough in your hands to form a ball. Place on the cookie sheet and flatten it lightly. Repeat the process with the rest of the dough. Depending on the size of your ice cream scooper or your spoon, you should have about 12 cookies. Next, I'll use the back of a fork to decorate them. Press gently and slide it off to the side. Press gently and slide it off to the side. And press gently again. This is to prevent the dough from sticking to the fork. Now bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 13 to 14 minutes. After 13 minutes, my cookies are ready, but you need to let them rest on the cookie sheet for about 15 minutes before transferring them to a cooling rack. They are very soft and they can crumble. After 15 minutes, I am transferring each cookie to a cooling rack. I know you probably want to eat them, but they are not ready yet. You should let them cool completely or at least for 30 minutes before handling them. They are still soft and pretty crumbly. After 30 minutes, you can transfer them to a serving dish and you can either eat them just like that. They're going to be soft, melt in your mouth, delicious, or you can garnish them with powdered sugar. Add the powdered sugar to a small strainer and tap the strainer to let the powdered sugar coat those cookies. That sweetness of the powdered sugar is going to make them even more exquisite. And if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you have made similar cookies, let me know in the comments below how you call them in your country and what ingredients you use. It will be great to learn from you. Have a wonderful and very blessed day. Thanks for watching.